We are Tom and Polly, and along with our friend Aaron, we are travelling the world, driving from the UK to Australia. Subscribe now to support us and follow along with our journey.
So we're heading up now into what I would call the proper part of Croatia, up towards the Bosnian border and away from the crazy tourism that's down on the coast. This is proper ex-Yugoslavian country, and you can tell it's much more like being in Bosnia. There's a lot more sort of old style concrete buildings, a lot more stuff you'd expect to see in an old Soviet country. That being said, the scenery is absolutely gorgeous, so I think people are missing out by not coming up here. The first thing that we're going to look at, just been told about this morning, a cool abandoned bridge of some kind that's falling away into the river. So let's go find out a bit more about that. So this is where the Google Maps has taken us, but this bridge is very much intact. Balchetti Bridge. Let's have a little look around here. Maybe this is the new bridge, and I'm hoping if I go around this corner there's going to be a little more destroyed one, which I'm told is what's interesting. Like I said though, gorgeous. No. Nothing. I don't know. Let's go have a walk around and see if we can find this. I might have to ask somebody, see if we can locate the bridge of Badeci. Locate the bridge of Badeci. Badeki, something like that. So this is the River Cetina, and we finally found the bridge crossing it. It looks pretty cool, to be fair. What's cool about this bridge is that it was actually built using tombstones from a local 15th century cemetery, which is, yeah, kind of morbid, but you can tell from the look of it. These huge, great chunks of rock that were spanning the bridge, that were spanning the river with this bridge. Pretty crazy, so yeah, flies everywhere. Yeah, pretty cool. Good stop off along the way. On to the next bit.
Now we're looking for the source of the River Cetina, so we'll just go up it, I guess, and have a look.
Follow it to find the source. Should be easy, right? Sure. Let's see. Well, that didn't take long. Well, we got... This is, I am told, the source of the river. It's pretty blue.
It goes really deep, look.
There you go. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but it goes really deep in the bottom. That is really cool. I wonder if you can swim in it.
Yeah, but it's very cold apparently, like 4 degrees all year.
Okay.
I mean, I just put my feet in the river at the bridge, and that was very cold. At that point the river is really shallow, so I don't want to know how cold that is.
Yeah.
Shaped like an eye, which is cool.
It is. And that feeds the river that we saw further down.
Shall we walk down?
Yeah, let's have a look. How do you feel about diving down there?
Not great.
We just heard from some guy that it's 115 meters deep. That's the deepest anyone's ever gone into it.
And there was more to go.
Yeah, they still haven't found the bottom, so.
Not sure I'm keen.
So obviously this part of the Balkans has had a pretty sordid recent history, like as recent as the mid-90s, as I'm sure you know. This country was at war, or this region at least was suffering a terrible war. while there's many beautiful parts of Croatia and a lot of beautiful things to see, there's also a lot left behind from those wars. One of the things that we're hoping to see today is something quite a stark reminder, I think, of how recently this country was suffering. So at the end of this track, hopefully there's going to be something interesting to see, but I'm going to leave that as a bit of a surprise until we get there. Is that a tank? I think that was a tank.
Yeah, I think so.
That's not what you expect to see on every hillside. I'm standing now right next to one of the craters that was left by some of the bombing and shelling that happened here on this battlefield. What's really incredible and what really hits home about being here is this wasn't a long time ago. This was in the 1990s, this was 20 years ago. It's in my lifetime, it's in many of your lifetimes, where these people fought so bravely to defend their homeland, and it shows how they fought to protect their independence from the foreign invader. Now, we won't get too political here on this channel, but all I can tell you is that it hits home incredibly deeply to see the remnants and the leftovers just laid for everyone to watch and everyone to see here. It's clear that a really fierce battle was fought here in this very bit of land that I'm walking on now. There's bullet casings, there's tanks, there's even huge shells and rockets left over. Looks like it happened just yesterday, it really does, like it's untouched. There's a tank and it still has one of the rockets that destroyed it lodged inside its metalwork. All of the rockets that hit it prior to that final hit laying around it on the ground. I can only imagine what it would have been like to stand just here and experience that. I've got to be careful here, but this one is by far the most intact. You can see another rocket sat on the back there. One of the few that didn't explode, amongst the countless ones that did. It's crazy to think that one day this tank just stopped in battle, and then that was it. What you got there?
Bullet.
What do you think of this place? Yeah. So great.
Strange that it's all like so intact with stuff everywhere. And like usually when there's a war and it's finished, you don't, like, I don't know, like 10 years later you don't see anything of it anymore. It's like 25 years ago. And there's still like stuff laying about everywhere. It's very strange.
Our gimbal's run out of battery, so this might be unsteady, I apologise, but that is incredible. And if there was any doubt about what's going on here, and I assume that's unexploded, so we should probably get on out of here.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. It's a great memory of, a great record of what happened. But yeah, it doesn't need to take our lives as well. Let's head on.